smoky, cheesy, buffalo, easy to do, game day appetizer, smoked buffalo chicken dip is coming up. Golly.
I can't stop eating it.
All right, got a whole chicken. I've already just cut it in half, not a big deal. Cut the tips of the wings off. That's gonna be kind of like a chef's treat a little bit later. The reason is typically the wing falls over unless you tuck it back. When you split your chickens in half, it kind of just gets in the way. I want to expose as much surface area as I can. Like I try to teach you, presentation side up. So we're gonna spray a little duck fat on there. I've kind of been on that train lately, kind of like it. Just helps with the browning. And then today, the Heath Rowell's garlic jalapeno rub. I just thought it'd be a perfect match to go along with this dip. Not a lot on the bottom. I don't think we're gonna get a lot of exposed meat, but I'd hate not to season it. Let me show you this other side. Go and squirt your sides. Kind of just helps as a bonder. The flavor's not really there. You know, if you're kind of like turning up your nose at duck, it really does help the skin render, and that's what we're looking for today. Let me get this other one knocked out really quick. On the Weber it goes. We're going to look at like 300, 325. I kind of want a little bit of higher temperature. It's going to help render that chicken fat. Today we're rolling post oak. I just got it last week. I've used it on some pork butts. Just trying to go through my wood profiles. I've never used it before. So I thought I'd give it a try on chicken, see what we thought. I'm gonna make a quick ranch dressing. Not a big deal, but just kind of follow along, okay? About equal parts, we're gonna do about a 1/4 cup buttermilk, about a 1/4 cup sour cream, and about a 1/4 cup, gooey of mayonnaise. Just give that a mix a little bit. Juice of a 1/4 lemon, a couple dashes of Worcestershire, about 2 teaspoons of horseradish. It's optional, but I gotta be honest with you, I like it. A little pepper, a little salt. We have 1 green onion and about 2 teaspoons of minced garlic, fresh. Minced onion, it's key. I'm telling you, it's key. It goes really well in it. About 2 teaspoons of that. Parsley does absolutely nothing for flavor, but we'll put it in there for some color. And the star of the show, you can use fresh dill. Honestly, when I have the two combined, there's certain situations that I actually like fresh dill, but on a dip, whether it be tzatziki sauce or even a ranch sauce or like anything like we use, sometimes I just prefer the dill. I think it's a little bit less sharp.
The dried.
We're gonna go heavy on the dill because we actually like it. Give that a mix, and obviously this is gonna be better as it sits. There's the dehydrated onion will come back to life, add a little bit more pop and flavor. So go and taste it now, and then you're gonna let it sit in the refrigerator while your chicken cooks.
You actually have your wedding ring on.
Ooh, that's good too. I do.
It's
You wanna know why?
It's a little new bling bling.
Every time I come around the corner, bling bling. This video is sponsored by Gentle Bands. I've got asked several times in the past why do I not wear my jewelry when I'm filming outside. And honestly, this is the reason. 20 years ago when we got married, if she got platinum, I wanted platinum. If she got diamonds, I wanted diamonds. Fast forward 20 years with that same ring, it's just not a practical, everyday wearing style of wedding band. The band I chose was Misty Forest. The reason why I like it, it's got tungsten and antler. To me, it's kind of cross between your fancy and your everyday wear. Plus, it's got that little gold band on there. I thought it gave it a pop of color.
And you're a big huntsman. That's not the word.
Hunter?
Hunter. Outdoorsman.
Outdoorsman?
That's hunter and outdoorsman.
Absolutely. Another thing I like is they're very affordable. You can have one for a date night, a night on the town, or you can have one for work. When you get your ring, it comes in this awesome case. Just really quick, open it up. You got a certificate of craftsmanship. And you've got a little card there. Just got to show you really quick. It's got a lifetime warranty. It's easy to clean. and you have a year-long resizing option. Also, one option they have is engraving. To be honest with you, it's probably hard to see, and as embarrassing as it sounds, somewhere in there it says "Forever My Boogie." I didn't pick it; she picked it.
That's your pet name.
Not Forever My Boogie.
Boogie.
Hey, so go to gentlebends.com. Honestly, you probably will have the same problem I had. It's hard to pick out which one you want. With all the combinations they have available between tungsten, Damascus steel, whiskey barrel. They have fission, they have mountains, they have
Guitar string. Meteorite.
It was hard for me to pick out the one I wanted. Hey, while you're on the site, don't forget you can use the discount code FlatTopKing and you get 25% off your order. Honestly, I'm probably going to use my own discount code and get me another one. Our chickens have hit the right temperature. I'm just going to tint it with foil, let it rest. Probably looking for about 45 minutes, maybe an hour, something like that. But the most important thing is, about 30 minutes ago, I started cutting the temperature of my grill down. So now we're hovering around 250, 260, which is fine. Because while our chicken is resting, we're taking advantage of that leftover charcoal / wood in the smoker. And then we're going to, let's see, just kind of hatch mark this cream cheese block because we're looking for flavor. So since our grill is calming down, you might as well go and smoke your cream cheese. That same seasoning, the jalapeno garlic. Just like that. On the smoker it goes, or the kettle, for about an hour. Woo! All right. Simply, we're just going to start taking the meat off. Get it all nice and shredded. You can use dark meat. You can use white meat. You know what? Honestly, when it comes down to chicken like this, I was asked to create a fantastic buffalo dip recipe. If you don't have an oven, a smoker of any type, even a charcoal grill, oven, absolutely. The grocery store rotisserie chicken already done for you. I just like to up the flavor. This is where we're at.
Let's just try the chicken real quick.
Notice we don't have those little wing tips.
We already ate those. That duck fat, you got to try that.
This fat is rendered nicely. So honestly, I'm just going to keep it in there. If it wasn't as rendered as much as it was, I'd probably just take it out. And now we're just going to use our fingers just to kind of like shred this chicken up when it's warm. Kind of incorporate those seasonings. This is also why we incorporated that Heath Riles into that cream cheese mix, because as you can see, even though you put a lot of seasoning on there, when you smoke or grill something, we got geese in the neighborhood.
Where's your duck call?
Telling you. She knows. You notice you don't get a lot of seasoning left over. We season this very heavily, but the skin protects your meat, so you don't get a lot of that in there. So I'm going to use dark and white meat. That nugget right there. And just look how moist it is. That's a little rubbery. You can throw that back on the grill if you wanted to. Kind of crisp up that skin. Through the video, I didn't show this, but honestly, I had them in the garden left over, and I just thought it would amp up some smoke flavor.
Let's just leave those seeds right there on the cutting board.
We smoked 2 baby jalapenos from the garden. I think, it's heat. It's a different type of heat. I think it'll be fun. Cream cheese in the bowl. We have about 2 cups of that shredded chicken in the bowl. All right, about a half a cup of that ranch that we made. You can obviously use store-bought ranch, but if you want to make damn good dip, you better use damn good ingredients. Half a cup of buffalo sauce. I'm kind of actually just going after the bottle. The bottle says half and half, so that's what we're using. This is 4 ounces of blue cheese, so I'm just going to look at it, cutting it in half. It's actually smoked blue cheese, so just give you a little more flavor. So now we mix. All right, everything's cooked, so you don't have to worry about temperature. We're just looking to get some nice, even temperature on this. You don't want to go too far because you'll start curdling the cheese and the ranch. So I'll show you what it looks like when it's done. Back on the smoker, the temps got up on me because we've been opening and closing the grill. I'm going to choke it down a little bit and see if we can't hover around 250. It's been about 30 minutes. You can see we got some nice color on there. Everything's coming together. I'm going to top it off with some mozzarella cheese. I've opened all my vents now, so if you're in your oven, you can turn it up to like 350, 375. And then I'm going to take a little bit more of that buffalo sauce. Kind of drizzle it over top. If you had a different sauce, like a hot sauce or something like that, and you want it spicier, you could always do that at this time. Now we're just going to let everything melt together. Come together all nice, cheesy, gooey, buffalo-y. Well, there you go. That's about as good as it gets. We added some mozzarella cheese, bring that temperature up to about 300. Garnishing is really up to you. I'm just going to add a little bit more of that smoked blue cheese right in the middle. That way people can grab and go. Maybe just a little bit of green onion, as you can see. And then, you know, don't forget your crudités. I'm a huge celery fan, obviously carrots. While the grill was going, we did baguette style. Basically, this is that Amorosa roll. We cut in medallions. A little olive oil. You can use this as dipping as well. But ultimately, I'm a chip guy. And so we're going to dip it out with our chips today. So, as I say, let the games begin.
Is it going to be too hot?
Probably.
Hot. How is it?
I'm gonna tell you what.
I was worried it was going to be too thick, but it looks perfect, actually.
You know, I think I would just rather have more chicken. You know, I like the sauce, but I think there's a balance, like a fine line. You know, to be honest with you, I think you could add more chicken. It is hot, but I think the cheese is on point. I think the blue cheese selection was there.
I don't want to burn my mouth.
I do. Maybe it'll hush you up a little bit. I think the creaminess is there. I think the tartness is there. I think adding the extra buffalo sauce on top, it's not too spicy.
It's not too spicy.
No. The jalapeno is going to add a different type of heat. You know, that adds flavor. Everything we did was all about flavor. Everything from the Heath Riles jalapeno seasoning. Highly recommend it. The smoked buffalo, smoking the chicken. It just all adds flavor. And I was asked to make a fantastic buffalo smoked chicken dip. Well, I mean, would you look at that? One last bite.
It's hard to film and dip.
I like that charred bite. You know I ain't gonna help you either. I like that toast. Good Lord, honey, I got you the scoops. The only reason why I went with the scoops instead of a tortilla,
No,
so
I
it
got
didn't break.
I got it.
You sure?
Yeah.
We know it'll fit.
My filming skills are crappy right now, but
Toast is good too. I'm telling you, that little extra char on the toast. Try that. All right, guys, there you go. That's a great way to introduce something else. I know it's not a griddle-related recipe, but honestly, it's great food. And if I've ever got a chance to give you guys an idea for great food, I'm going to take it. If you guys are interested, we have a join button down below. It's a membership program. We thank each and every one of you for taking time for doing so. Check us out on The Griddle Group on Facebook, where we talk about griddles, grills, smokers, you name it. Also, this recipe will be available at theflattopking.com. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to press that subscribe button, pound the notification button, share with your friends. Peace. That's pretty good.
yep.